Last night on Saturday Night Live, Colin Jost came back live and clearly made a joke at Blake Lively.
Well, I guess Colin Jost got the last laugh in his latest joke against Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni on SNL this week.
Ryan Reynolds must be feeling the heat right now. After what he probably thought was a grand moment on Saturday Night Live's 50th anniversary, things just took a turn. Colin Jost, the man married to Ryan's ex-wife Scarlett Johansson, just took a brutal swipe at Blake Lively on Saturday Night Live, and it was messy. This just keeps getting wilder. Let's break it all down. So, just a few weeks ago, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively were at SNL's 50th anniversary. During a Q&A with Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, Ryan tried to crack a joke that totally flopped.
It was a couple weeks ago, Saturday Night Live had its 50th anniversary, as we've all seen, and here was Ryan Reynolds with Blake Lively. How are you doing, Ryan? Everything okay?
How's it going?
Great. Why? What have you heard?
And when I say flopped, I mean it hit the floor so hard it left a dent. It was one of those moments where you secondhand cringe so hard you have to look away. But hey, Ryan probably thought he was being his usual funny guy. Unfortunately, the audience didn't get the memo.
Her playing, why? What, is there something wrong? Yeah, clearly, guys, the joke didn't hit.
Fast forward to SNL's return, and Colin Jost came back swinging. During a segment about Trump and Zelensky, he made a joke comparing that would have definitely triggered Blake Lively.
Trump repeatedly scolded Zelensky, telling him, "You have real problems." Yeah, man, he's in a war. No one's asking to borrow missiles so they can take the party to the next level. Zelensky was asked to leave the White House. Then he appeared on Fox News and said he thinks he can still salvage his relationship with President Trump, which is like Justin Baldoni saying, "I'd love to work with Blake again."
The audience laughed, but even Colin Jost knew this was going to stir up drama.
Ooh, and even the audience is like laughing, but like, should we laugh at this given what you did last week?
We're talking about a joke aimed directly at Blake Lively, coming from the husband of her husband's ex-wife. Like, let that sink in. Scarlett Johansson divorced Ryan Reynolds, then married Colin Jost, and now Colin is out here cracking jokes about Blake.
Damn. I mean, look at Colin's face.
Blake probably wasn't thrilled about her name being dragged into SNL. Imagine sitting at home, sipping your overpriced green juice, thinking you're having a drama-free weekend, and then bam, you're suddenly part of the monologue. Hollywood shade is so calculated. And let's not forget, Colin Jost isn't just some random SNL cast member throwing out jokes for fun. He's been on the show for over a decade, and he's married to one of the biggest stars in Hollywood, Scarlett Johansson. They've been together since 2017, got engaged in 2019, and tied the knot in 2020. So, Colin isn't just some guy making jokes. He's got a direct connection to this drama.
Because again, Colin is now married to Scarlett Johansson, who Ryan Reynolds allegedly, the rumors are, cheated on her with Blake Lively. Now they denied that. Scarlett's never admitted that, but that's been a theory.
Now, if this was just a random joke, why bring up Blake Lively? Why not poke fun at Ryan instead? Because this was personal. Whether Colin meant it as a subtle dig, or just couldn't resist the chance to stir the pot, this wasn't just about a casual Hollywood moment. It was Scarlett's husband calling out Ryan's wife. That shade served on a silver platter, and Colin knew exactly what he was doing. Let's rewind a bit. Before Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively became Hollywood's favorite couple, Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson from 2008 to 2011. At the time, Scarlett was at the height of her career, and Ryan was still struggling to break out of the romantic comedy mold. Their marriage was low-key, but their divorce, not so much. There were whispers that Scarlett wasn't as invested in the marriage as Ryan was. Some even claimed that while he was ready to build a forever home, she was too busy conquering Hollywood, one Marvel blockbuster at a time. Rumors swirled that their careers pulled them in opposite directions, with Scarlett thriving in the limelight while Ryan was jealous.
Ryan Reynolds was holding on to, and they both admitted this publicly, to a comment that Hugh Jackman made, because when Hugh Jackman was an A-list star, so was Scarlett Johansson, and they starred next to each other in this movie. I think it's called the Prestige. Mark will correct me in my ear if I'm wrong. The Prestige? Okay, great. It was called The Prestige, and this is like around the time that she's with Ryan Reynolds, okay? And Ryan Reynolds was jealous. Ryan Reynolds was controlling. It had always been alleged that this was about Ryan Reynolds.
While Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson, he met Blake Lively on the set of Green Lantern. And suddenly, their relationship timeline started to look a little blurry. Then boom! Just a few months later, Ryan and Blake were officially dating. And by 2012, they were married. That's fast, like suspiciously fast. I mean, let's be real. Most people take longer to pick a Netflix movie than Ryan took to move on from a whole marriage. Either he had a backup plan, or he just has world record rebound skills. Look, maybe they really did just magically fall in love right after his divorce. No overlap, no shadiness, just pure, wholesome fate. But Hollywood rarely works like that. And when a timeline moved this fast, people talk. It's no wonder people started speculating. Was Blake the reason Ryan and Scarlett didn't work out? Did she enter the picture before the marriage was truly over? Colin Jost obviously knows this, and that's what makes this joke even spicier. Imagine your ex-wife's new husband calling out your current wife on live TV. That's not just a joke, that's a statement. And you know Hollywood loves to be passive-aggressive like this.
But at least was his ex-wife. So you have your ex-wife's husband crack this joke. The same ex-wife's husband whose show you decided to go make your first appearance on, let him write a joke for you that bombs. I mean, the whole thing is all next level cringe.
Here's what's really wild. SNL could have easily made Justin Baldoni the joke, but nope. They went straight for Blake Lively. That tells you everything.
And notice, this joke could have been the other way around. That's like Blake Lively saying, yeah, I want to work with Justin again. They chose to make the butt of the joke on her, not on him. Incredibly telling. So that to me is showing where Hollywood and all these people align. And this one was just far more interesting to talk about because given this whole appearance, which even Kevin Costner was like, what the hell are you doing, Ryan?
Hollywood is subtly turning on Blake, and SNL just made it obvious. Think about it. Ryan Reynolds was given a prime spot in their big anniversary celebration, cracking jokes and getting all the love. But when it came to Blake, they made her the punchline of a joke on their very first live show after the event. That's not just comedy, that's a message. And trust me, this isn't the first sign that Hollywood might not be as in love with Blake as they used to be. Remember Anna Kendrick? She and Blake worked together on A Simple Favor and were supposed to be besties on screen. But when Anna was asked about working with Blake again for the sequel, she gave the shadiest non-answer. Instead of gushing about the reunion, as Blake did, Anna just said, "Oh, you know," and walked away. That's it. No excitement, no love, just a whole lot of awkwardness.
Anna, what does it mean to be working with Blake again?
We're talking about you all day.
Oh my God.
That doesn't sound like someone who's thrilled about working with their so-called friend again. Maybe Anna's seen a different side of Blake, and she's not about to fake it for the cameras. Hollywood loves to pick sides, and this little moment on SNL might be a sign that the industry is shifting. And Blake isn't exactly in their good graces right now.
To me, this shows SNL playing its cards of, yeah, they're clearly, they know Blake Lively is crazy. And given the appearance, she's gonna have this same reaction of, wait a second, why are you making fun of me? I thought you had our back, Sarah Live. What's going on?
Some people are also speculating that Scarlett Johansson might have told Colin to make a joke about it, but I don't think that's what happened. Colin is a comedian, and a pretty good one if you ask me. So, he's just doing what he's good at. Now, the big question. Will Blake and Ryan respond? Probably not. But Hollywood? Oh, it never forgets. If there's real tension brewing, trust me, this won't be the last shady moment. Was this just a joke, or is there something deeper going on? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for the latest tea. See you in the next one.